there is a definition of forward deployed engineer, but I think you've also discovered there are more than one type. Um, and then this is what your research showed in terms of the job adverts. So do you want to tell us a little bit more about the three core types that you identified?
Sure. Yeah. So there is more than one type of forward deployed engineer, and this is where things can actually get a little bit confusing because what I found at least is that there's a lot of talk of about forward deployed engineers in the market right now, but it's really important to understand which forward deployed engineer we're actually talking about. And so I'm actually going to do this in reverse order here, but look on the very far right side, the Palantir model. Again, this is where forward deployed engineers or forward deployed software engineers called deltas in their case were deploying an existing platform. So they're deploying Palantir's Foundry or Gotham platform into a specific industry, and it was often delivered through a consultancy like
Mhm,
Accenture or Deloitte. So think of like more specialized consulting engagements, heavy travel, latest product influence.
mhm,
So that's one model, and then another model is like the one that Anthropic and OpenAI and XAI, Google DeepMind are running. So look on the left side now. Forward deployed engineer works for the company that makes the AI model. So they work
mhm,
for, say, Anthropic and not a consultancy, and they build applications on the newest models and feed that learning back to the product roadmap. So it's the most prestigious role, it's the highest paid, there's lighter travel. So like think the AI maker sending its own engineers to make the customer succeed. Okay.
mhm,
And then the middle, this is where things get really interesting. So this is like your startup founding FDE in companies like Lovable and Ramp and Cresta, Harvey, Glean, etc. Right? So early stage startup, this is the person that basically owns the entire post sales function. So once they land the first handful of customers, they are feeding what they're learning about the product right back into the product team. They're the most entrepreneurial. They're deeply involved in sales. So they're wearing more hats, if you will.
mhm,
Like they're inside the customer's organization, making sure that they're successful, feeding information back to the product so the product keeps improving. But also they're involved a little bit in sales. They're still running a lot of discovery. They're communicating with executives. So this is the role that actually disrupts traditional CS more than
mhm.
anything, because now we're talking about replacing the post sales chain with an FDE role.